only way Negroes believe in a hint. A hint is something that you believe is in the dark. It's a make-believe fashion of a person that have teeth coming out of his jaws, up and down, have horns on their head. So you call them hints. You know, old folks used to say that in the South. You call them a hint. Or a hint's gonna get you. You better be good, boy. And a lot of people. I know my older sister. She still sleeps with the light on. And she used to have all her kids come into Mama's house. And one time I was there and I said, Mom, what would all this like? She said, all of them was in one room. She had about 12. And all of them on the floor. She said, well, I said, where is she? They afraid of the dark. Afraid of the dark. Well, see, a lot of people like that. A lot of people's afraid of the dark.
Yes, sir.
See, but once you know what it's all about, and this is what black people have been this way all of their life, a lot of them. But now today, Allah is making manifest certain things, and these things that He's making manifest is this: it's the triumph of truth.
Yes, sir.
Now, when triumph of truth comes, we will see how the devil is going to handle this triumph of truth. See, Allah is so angry until He calls man. Man right now is confused. I heard on the news this morning the man, president of Iran, said what they're going to do and what they near to do. And America said, are they that near to the bomb? Are they that near? What we're going to do if they have it? What we're going to do? What they're going to do? And I'll listen to that and having hindsight. Messenger, listen to it. And the messenger says, he said, brother, he said when Yaqub made his man, he told his man to work fast. And then when his man have reached his height of knowledge, reached the pinnacle of his world, and then he said, your brother from the east will come and eat you up.
That's right.
And I thought about that, and I said, look at this thing here. Yes, look at what Allah have here.
Right.
Nothing spooky, everything man is bringing about. Yes. See, the wind, the air, if the devil could control the air, he would have a way out, but he can't control the air. And the air is not moving fast, it's moving slow. The devil said when it first started, the devil said all this air, this bad air would be gone. But he didn't figure on Allah's power. It didn't say that the volcano was lacking in strength. It said intensify. Meaning get more and more. And as it gets toxic, and it get more and more and more, the ice that was there for 400 or 500 years would begin to melt. And that lava falls down and begin to melt. And that water falls down in the ocean. And that water swells the ocean. And the messenger said the low-lying areas of the world, it said you have to come out to the higher grounds. Why? See, you can't beat Allah.
No, sir.
See, the devil never dreamed how Allah would attack you. And the messenger said, he come from beneath, he come from above your head, he come from all around you. And you can't get away. He said, you have to submit. The only thing they're saying in you, you're going to submit. Can you imagine breathing in so much of this glass in your lungs that you go over like a child trying to get relief? You're submitted. You have to say, oh my Lord, my God. Oh, you're going to submit now. You might think, oh, I ain't going to. Oh, you will say a lot of things until you get sick. Or you boast, you act crazy and a fool. As long as you are well. But let something happen to you. Let you get sick.
Yes, sir.
Or you calling on Allah like you never called on Him. Why? Because now you believe you're headed on the way in darkness. Oh, Allah have mercy. And if you help me, I'm going to serve you all the days of my life. The Holy Quran already know you're lying. The man was at sea, riding on a boat. The Holy Quran says in a storm came up and he started whirling the boat, water taking on water. So he called out to Allah. He said, "Oh Allah, save the ship, save me from drowning, and I will serve you all the days of my life."
That's right.
And the Holy Quran said, when man, Allah calmed the water, when man got back, began to walk the earth, he went back to his wicked ways.
So did. Yes.
So Allah knows,
Right.
you know, I know. People write me in prison.
Yes.
Used to come to Muhammad's Temple of Islam. Now you say, well, I got to go out in the street and learn my ways. You go and get locked up.
Yes.
Now you got a long sentence over. You write the temple and you say, "Oh, brother minister, I'm sorry, but I love Allah. I made a mistake with Allah. I know He's God." And you recite all the attributes. Everything you can think about, I'll serve Him all the days of my life. And when Allah lets you out, you go right back to the street.
Yes, sir.
Well, see, Allah knows your heart already. He knows the devil's heart already.
Right. That's
And
right.
surely He knows the Negro heart already. So we are a people that's running from Allah.
Right.
You don't want to run to Allah. So the darkness that is covering the earth in Europe, the darkness have already covered the mind of the so-called American Negro in the West.
That's right. Yes.
So Allah is quickening.
Yes, sir.
He's quickening the mind of the black man. So the white man don't mention anything in all of his reporting of the news. He don't mention this is an act of God.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
He don't mention that this is an act of God or act of Jesus or act of this Mary's Son and the Holy Ghost. He don't even mention it. Because he figured it might trigger a thought for the Negro.
That's right.
Thought for the black man that might arise. See, there's many sons and daughters from the tribe of Shabazz
Yes.
that is here that want to go back home to their fathers. Many. But they are robbed and spoiled by the wild, uncivilized people. And they are caught up in a snare. And they believe in what they have been taught, and their fathers and mothers have taught them, which was other than the truth.
That's right.
So they don't want to come back to truth in Islam. But Allah said, that's all right. Can you imagine what would happen if the whole West Coast go down in the ocean?
Think about it.
Can you imagine what would happen if all of New York go down in the island?
Think about it. Yes, sir.
Can you imagine what would happen if Allah shook and have a storm to come through Atlanta?
Yes.
Can you imagine what would happen if a hurricane and a super tornado about or earthquake, something like a 12
Yes,
or
sir.
13.9 hit? Can you imagine that millions of people's lives would be lost?
Teach our brother.
And you think that you're going to get out? And the book said, Allah said, every tub, every stone, every house will be thrown down and made flat. Everyone will be made flat. You said, why haven't you mentioned Chicago? Why? Because God's messenger was here.
That's right.
He had spared this place. But for what? I don't know. But he said that Chicago will be severely chastised.
Sure. Yes, sir. Yes, he did. He said.
Severely chastised.
That's right.
Whether it's being with so many black kids being murdered, or whether it be so many black kids being murdered by black kids, by white officers, I don't know.